Good evening. This is David Lynn, your Prepper Principal. It is 7 p.m. just about on Thursday, November the 16th, 2023. And this is Coffee Talk number 84. KP Heathen, thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a good day and a good evening. Bus stop. Actually, bus stop, I was having a Coke. I wasn't having coffee, son. It wouldn't sound very good doing Coke talk. Four in the house. 3 likes. I hope. Claudette, thank you for coming in. I am tired. Thank you. It's good to see you back here. Walter Davis, thank you for coming in, Walter. Hope you're doing okay. So, everybody's saying hello. 4 in the house. 4 excellent people. I tell you, one of the nice things about education is you have your weekends off. So I work a 5-day week, and I get lots of vacation time. We're going to have a week off for Thanksgiving. So when I get off Friday afternoon, I'll have 9 days before I have to go back. I'll have 9 days. Joe Primal, thank you for coming in, Joe. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. And Joshua Humphrey, thank you for coming in. So, I took my recorded viewership from yesterday, those people who had left comments so I knew who they were, and I did 3 community wall posts. And on 2 of them, I basically put up recommended preps. Everybody needs a manual can opener. You could really use a couple of them. And I put up a image from Walmart where I had bought a can opener, another manual can opener. Also, Julie Ann West from Wales, thank you for coming in. For those of you who are just now coming in, please leave me a like to help my channel. It will help me. Thank you, Julie. Yes. Well, yes, you need a bottle opener. That particular can opener that I bought does not have a bottle opener attached to it. But, you can get these little metal, cheap little metal bottle openers. Um, Good to have. A lot of your 12-volt fridges and various things will have a can opener on it for bottles. But yeah, you need a bottle opener too. You need a bottle opener. And that's true. That is true. Thank you for pointing that out, Claudette. So, the other thing that I recommended, and I'll be doing another community wall post, and I'll recommend another one of the portable power stations that I own. I made a recommendation on a Blue Eddy EB3A. Right now, from Blue Eddy, they're on sale for $209 on the Blue Eddy website. If you go to Amazon and try to buy it, it's going to be $299 Amazon price. But you can get it for $209 from Blue Eddy. No, certainly not. I would never use my teeth for that. So, the other recommendation that I have, and I will post it, is a Go Labs R300. I own one. And I had the R300 before I had the Blue Eddy. And right now on Amazon, it goes for $219. Now, I will tell you, um, the ungrateful peasant, thank you for coming in, Wayne. I will tell you that between the two units, the Blue Eddy is better than the Go Lab. The Go Lab is a good unit, but the Blue Eddy is better. I like the wireless charger on top. It's got a light. Also, the inverter is 600 watts, surges to 12. The inverter on the Go Labs is half that power. And they both have right at a 300 watt uh, lithium battery. The Go Lab will weigh a little bit less, um, but they're both good units. Portability. You can both charge them on solar, but I prefer the Blue Eddy. The Blue Eddy's a little bit better quality. Five in the house right now. Yeah, I guess I could do a comparison video. As a matter of fact, I also have a Goal Zero um, portable power station. It's an AGM, one of the older ones, and you can also chain additional batteries to it. I've had 4 batteries chained to it, which gives you about 2 kilowatts. Um, the inverter is only like I think it's like a 400 watt inverter. Wayne, I hadn't seen you in a while. I did watch one of your videos this past week. You were driving. It was about 12 minutes long, and you were talking about everybody who's carrying a 6 shooter or a single stack. You need to get a high capacity semi-automatic like 9 millimeter, and you were talking about anticipating some jihadis, doing some stuff over here, and you may have to defend yourself down someplace, you know, You get a couple of jihadis walking down the street shooting people, you might have to, defend yourself. But I did enjoy that video. You can, and your reasoning is real sound with the border wide open and everything going on, and they have declared a jihad against us. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. I don't doubt it. There's been a lot of stuff on prophecy about what's coming, and right now they're trying to do a peace deal with Saudi Arabia. And, and all of this crap that's going on right now is pretty much the Shias. It's not the Sunnis that are doing. Well, there are some Sunni issues, but it's the Shias that are really giving them the grief right now. Yeah, that's true. Bus stop. I was watching a video. Somebody got arrested for shooting a couple of climate protesters that were blocking a road, an old guy. And he shot and killed a couple of climate protesters that were trying to block traffic. Tried to move them. They were causing all sorts of grief, so he shot them. He got arrested for it. Of course, if I was on the jury, I'd have a hard time finding him guilty. Yep, crime has been crazy. The illegals, they're stealing everything they can get their hands on. They're committing all sorts of acts of they're assaulting people, they're raping women, they're breaking in, stealing. A big problem. Sister Winnie, thank you for coming in, Sister Winnie. Another excellent channel. I am sorry I have not visited you lately, Sister Winnie. I've been working. I'm working full time now. It's everything I can do to do my 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. live stream every evening. And then I do get to do a little bit more on the weekends. But I am way behind. 8 in the house with 8 likes. So, as Wayne had said on the video I was watching, now is the time to be filling in your preps. You better have an inventory, you better have a list of what you need, and you better be filling that list. You better be working on it while you can. The time to get your preps in is not when you're at SHTF, it's before. And you could basically say that we're at SHTF now, but certain parts of the country are in better shape than others. Hillbilly Creativity, thank you for coming in. Most of your preps that you need to have individually, they're not that expensive. It's when you start bulking up is when you start getting get expense into it. But the most expensive items that you're going to buy prepping wise would be like having a large power station, having solar panels, having a 12-volt refrigerator freezer, or two of them, um, guns, having a shotgun, having a pistol, having a rifle, ammunition. When you start bulking up on stuff like that, I had been buying that stuff for years. So I have not bought any ammunition in the last couple of years. I got tons of it. For if I've got a weapon that shoots a particular caliber, I've got tons of ammunition for each caliber. That's not something that I have to buy. I was buying that, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I was buying that stuff up. Yeah, I can imagine. You've got your illegal migrants, the illegal aliens, if you want to call them. You have them going to the big blue cities, the sanctuary cities, and they tend to not spend too much time in areas that are more, um, I guess you would say organized, ones that are run by administrations that prosecute crime, that have strong police departments, that the citizenry are well armed. You have incidents where they're transitioning through and something happens, and some of them get shot. So they've got a way of communicating out there. They spread the information. They know where not to go and where they can go. You know, they know where they're welcome. They know where they're going to be helped. They know where people are not going to be friendly with them. Also, there are places where, there's an incident, somebody has to defend themselves, and they have to shoot and kill somebody. There are a lot of places where you're not going to be prosecuted for that. They might question it, and do a little investigating. Oh, well, it's justified. Okay, thank you for your service. Made the world a little bit better place. But then there are places where, um, you have to defend yourself, and you do it legally, and they still want to prosecute you. You know, your socialist, big liberal run cities that are, you've got prosecutors that are being funded by some of these big socialist billionaire types, and they've got agendas, and they support people who follow those agendas. So they want to prosecute the law-abiding citizens. They don't prosecute the criminals. And their goal is basically to cause chaos. Their goal is to basically try to turn us into a third world, country. That's what their goal is. But I was taught to respect authority. I was taught to thank those who serve the military, veterans, law enforcement. I thank them for their service. First responders, firemen, paramedics, people who do services that they're not doing it to get rich, and they're never going to get rich, and they risk their lives. You need to thank these people. These are your friends. I live in an area that's not, well, let's defund the police because the police are the enemy. No, that's not the way it goes down here. You know. Mr. Whistle, thank you for coming in. Yeah, likely. That's true, Wayne. Um, as a little side note, I understand that SpaceX, Elon Musk's space company, they're going to be launching their next prototype, what they call Starship. I think they're going to launch it tomorrow, so you may get to see some footage of that, and hopefully it's going to do its thing, and it's going to make it out into orbit, and it's going to go around. and it's going to land out off the coast of Hawaii. It'll be a quick trip, and it's a prototype. Hello, the Bud Files. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, it's going to go well. They got their paperwork in from the government. So normally when I do a post on my community wall, I indicate when my next live stream is, like the one for today. And I also link channels that are supportive of me, that I support. The 3 posts that I did today, I linked the channels that were in my live stream last night. I don't do that every day. I used to do that every day. I had time, and I would link all the channels that had come into the previous day's live stream. But I have not done that recently, but I did that early this morning. Yes, the About menu is gone. I don't know what's going on. YouTube made a change on that. You could go to the About, and you could look at what a person says about their channel. And also you could look and see, well, how many views have they had? I've had close to 90,000 views on my channel. And there are channels that have had millions and millions and millions of views. My channel, I had about right at 90,000 views. Well, like I've said, when you get into prepping is basically stocking up on stuff that you use, that you need and that you used. That's what prepping is, being prepared. Making sure that you have a supply of the things that you use. Well, why would you want to stock up on stuff that you don't use, or that you're probably not going to use? You want to stock up on items that you use on a regular basis, that when you buy them, eventually you're going to use them. And then you want to have these items. You want to have these items on a rotation. Like, I drink a lot of instant coffee. I get the little Folgers. You get a box of 7 for $1. Knock on wood, thank God they haven't gone up. But I'll buy 5 or 6 boxes at a time. So if I buy 6 boxes, that's $6. There are 7 in a box, so that's 42. And I normally drink 2 or 3 cups a day. And, at 42, that's like 18 days. 3 times, no, a little less than 18 days, about 17 days. 16 days. 16 times 3 is 48, 42. About 15 days. You do about 3 a day, a little over 2 weeks. And that's $6. So in other words, you're saying, okay, that's about $2 a week for coffee if I drink 3 cups a day. It's not expensive, but you need to have it. And then, creamers or powdered creamer, sugars. And like I said, you can go down to your local, Speedy Stop or whatever, gas station, and you can go and just get a few extra sugars, get a few extra salts, a few extra peppers, get a few extra artificial sweeteners, a few extra creamers, Every time you go down there and get a taco, or you go down and you get something other, get a coffee, get extras, and you'll build up a pretty good sized supply. And and you're paying for it because you're buying $2 a cup of coffee. So I mean, I don't feel bad about doing that. And then, likewise, toilet paper. Well, I waited till the last roll. I'm frugal. Waited till the last roll. I was on the last roll and I went and bought. Well, what happens if you wait till the last roll and they don't have any because they had a run on it? I've seen people have fits that they ran out of toilet paper and they didn't have any. How expensive is toilet paper? It's like, GD, these stupid people. And I don't want to insult anybody if like all of a sudden half the viewing audience leave because they did that. But, learn from mistakes. I see other people have done that. Am I going to do that? Hell no. I've got several cases of this stuff. I go over to Sam's Club and I buy one of those huge boxes. I've got several of those. And same thing with paper towels. Use a box, go buy another one. And that stuff lasts forever. I wasn't aware playing online bingo you win toilet paper. I've never played online bingo. I don't know. Wet wipes are more efficient. Yes, wet wipes are efficient. You need okay, so if things happen and the sewer lines are not working, you need a 5-gallon bucket. You need 13-gallon trash bags. You need wet wipes or toilet paper, or both. You need a seat. $22 the last time I got a couple of them. And I got a whole 5-gallon bucket full of these. I mean, the bucket's just top to bottom filled with wet wipes. And I've got a ton of these. That's if I had to. I don't have to. And you go camping, you can do that. That's true. That's true. The septic safe toilet paper. And they didn't make a run on that in Walmart. Same thing, like when they had the shortage on the over in the baby section, when they had the shortage on formula, nobody went over to the Hispanic aisle to buy the Nido. Nido is a brand popular with Hispanics. Nobody went over to the aisle. They're talking about, well, we're going to get goat's milk and we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and all this stuff. And like, you could get the Nidos, people really don't know and they really don't think. But powdered milk, I got tons of it. I got tons of whey milk, freeze dried, tons of it. Those are preps you need. Also, you might not be able to get sodas. Lemonade's good. I get the Great Value zero calorie lemonade packets. Now they've gone up. They were $1 for a 10-pack. Now they're $2.25, so it's like a quarter a pack. So with a bottle of water, you're looking at about 40 cents, 15 cent. Half liter of water. Get it cold. Put a packet of Great Value lemonade in it. Very good, tasty. Very tasty. Very tasty. And I encourage you that those are preps that you need. You need to buy packs of bottled water. I buy the 24 packs because they weigh less. I'm getting older. I don't want the 40 packs anymore. I buy the 20 packs. I mean, they're 24. I buy the 24 packs. And, you know, but you need to have at least one, preferable to have two, have a backup. Don't be using the backup, but have a backup in case your main one goes out. Have a 12-volt fridge freezer, and that way you can have cold milk, have cold juice, have cold water, keep a little bit of cold food, and something happens, you're not drinking lukewarm, water or soda or whatever. Guru of baseball cards, Dave. Thank you for coming in, Dave. My friend, David, the Guru, Dave the Guru Dave, and he's been in a bad way, and been praying for him. Been telling everybody to pray for him. He was in intensive care, and thank God, healing. He's got a wonderful fiance, Echo, living my best life at 60. She just hit 3,000 watch hours. She's a little over 500 subscribers. She's on the road to 4,000. And I think she'll hit the extra 1,000 watch hours before she hits the extra 500 subscribers. That, say 100 a month, that'll be about 5 months. She'll get those watch hours in a couple of months, So, slowly recuperating, still weak. I understand. God bless you. Now, let me say this. Yes, he is a guru. When it comes to baseball cards, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to an awful lot trivia, he's the guru, or what you'd call the whisperer. He's very bright. He's taught me a lot and helped my channel a lot, and I completely support him. He's been my wingman, and I've been his wingman, but I've been working for the last 3 months, so I haven't really been able to do the support that I still run playlists, still run the videos and watch as much as I can. You should look at some of his shorts and some of the stuff that he puts up. I mean, ooh, Lord have mercy. I can sing his praises. Yeah, living like animals. And, and like I said, you need to have a means to defend yourself. And you need to have plenty of backup. Like, most police officers, they have a service weapon, and then they have a backup. The idea, a lot of times they'll have like a semi-automatic high capacity, and then they've got like a snub-nosed revolver as a backup. So it's a good idea to have backup. Self-defense, good idea. Have a good shotgun, 20 gauge, 12 gauge. If you're older, I recommend a 20 gauge with triple up buck. Younger, better shape, stronger, 12 gauge double up buck, pump action. You can get good shotguns for under $300, and they'll clear a house. They'll take care of your problems. But likewise, you also want to have a good revolver or a good semi. I like revolvers because you just basically point and shoot, or you double action, single action. In an emergency, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't practice regularly, you can accidentally hit the wrong thing and you lose your magazine pops out. That'd be horrible. Or you have to basically chamber one, and that in an emergency you get nervous, you don't know what you're doing. You got a revolver, point and shoot, pull the trigger. Idaho Garden Girl, another excellent channel. Thank you for coming in, Idaho Garden Girl. Idaho, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been running some of your older live streams that I've run in the past. I make sure I run it on both channels, so you're getting double watch time. uh, some that I had run and left you comments on previously. You'll see a slightly different name on my channel, and it's my backup channel. Um, and you'll see a new comment. Well, you're getting the watch time because that's a separate channel, viewing you. Appreciate you and your content. Yeah, a Glock 19 is a good weapon. I'm planning on getting my daughter a new Glock for Christmas. I bought her a single stack Glock. She's small woman, small hands, 9 millimeter. When she turned 21, she's had it for 4 years now. And I told her I'm going to buy her, and I gave her a 20 gauge Remington pump, triple up buck, um, what you'd call a youth or a senior model. Nice weapon. It'll hold 5 rounds. And it's got a sleeve on the stock where you can put additional rounds, carry additional rounds. It's got a butt pad, and it's a good weapon for an older person, a smaller person, a woman. Um, I mean, what I recommend to you, and I never show guns. I don't show guns. Every once in a while, I'll hold up a little 25. Say, well, this is a little backup. I have, a little backup, but I don't show my guns. I've got a bunch of guns, but I don't show them. And I used to, if you want to look at some of my old videos, I used to show, ammunition I was buying. I'd buy boxes, of ammunition and such, and show you what I would pay for it. I'd always get good deals on it. And I have plenty of ammunition for every caliber that I have. And but most people, you're looking either a 357, which I like to shoot 38 plus P. I like to shoot the plus P, and I've got tons of it. And then 9 millimeter. You basically, when you practice 9 millimeter, you shoot full metal jacket, be the cheapest way to go. And then for your carry, jacketed hollow points. Take care, Hibilla Josh. God bless you. Appreciate you coming in. Crossover Paranormal Society. Thank you for coming in. But I will tell you, when I was younger, I was in a lot better shape. I was a lot stronger than I am today. I was a lot faster. I had a lot more wind, and I had to help restrain a student today. And actually, one of my female aide I have did a better job helping me than I was doing trying to control this kid. Um, and I was breathing pretty heavy. I mean, I probably spent about 2 minutes physically wrestling with this kid, trying to restrain him. And then we got him into a what they call a refocus room, where it's padded walls around the corner, and you've got a door, and you basically keep him in there and keep him from coming out. And then administration showed up to help out, and our school resource officer, deputy sheriff. Um, Take care, Joe. Appreciate you coming in. Um, so I can't do what I used to do. I used to be into martial arts, taekwondo. My wife still is. Every so often she threatens to whoop my butt. She's 4'9", and actually I think she probably would do it. Because I'm not. I'm getting older. I can't do what I used to do. Intellectually, I'm still there, but physically, I'm slowing down. That's why young people fight wars. The old folks don't fight the war. It's the people that are in their 20s, the late teens, the 20s, 30-year-olds. You know, you put 20 years in the military, you're 40ish. That's when you're starting to decline physically, unless you really work out, you know, and you're really in good shape. That's when you start to really decline physically. Um, yeah, God bless the teachers. I teach a behavioral unit. So the kids I have are the ones that nobody else wants, the ones that have the serious behavioral problems. And these are not bad kids, you know, they're not bad kids. They you know, they don't have home training, they don't have good home environments, they haven't been taught, you know, what's normal to them is not normal to polite society. And we're trying to teach them that. Hey, Mike, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Mike Crusher Reviews, a wonderful channel. You want to watch military ration reviews, food reviews, freeze-dried food reviews. Mike is your guy, and he will review the foreign stuff if he can get it through customs where they don't want to try to take half what's in it. Creative Redundancy, thank you for coming in. Creative Redundancy, another excellent channel. You know, I was looking at my statistics for the week, and I'll post up on the community wall. I'm averaging a little over 100 watch hours a week right now. And you think, hey, that's real good, 400 a month, that's real good. Well, it's not bad. And I'm sure it's more than some, and it's a hell of a lot less than others. But if you're trying to get 4,000 watch hours and you're getting 400 a month, that's 10 months, you know, to get your 4,000. And then you need to have 1,000 subscribers. It's harder to get the subscribers than it is to get the watch hours when you live stream. And there are people that will live stream 2.5, 3 hours, 3.5 hours a day trying to get watch hours. And then they do these silent live streams where like they'll be online or they'll be on a live stream and they're sleeping. And you're seeing bubbles on the screen. Or you're watching an aquarium, you know. And they're getting watch hours. They're getting watch hours. People will come in and they'll get watch hours. But that's not my thing. If I'm gonna be live streaming, I'm gonna be trying to put out some content. I'm gonna be trying to put out some stuff, you know, to help people. So I encourage everybody, look at my community wall. Look at my community posts. Look at those. And I always try, I'll always indicate when my next live stream is. And then I'll oftentimes put out a recommendation, something that I own or something that I bought. And I will recommend preps, things that you should have, stuff at reasonable prices, stuff that I bought and I use myself. Bus Stop suggested that I do a comparison of those power stations I was talking about. And right now on my community wall, my best bet, best quality, small power station that you can get, Blue Eddy has the EB3A portable power station, which is right at 300 watt hours for $209 on their site. That same power station from Amazon is $300, $299 right now. Smashing Machine, thank you for coming in. Smashing Machine. And Evelyn Official. Mike Rice, thank you for coming in, Mike. My best to you and the missus. Evelyn, thank you for coming in. Let me go to your channel. And let me look at your channel, lady. Oh, you got a big channel, woman. 4.95K, 943 videos. Let me share out your channel. This is a link to Evelyn's channel. And let me give you a standard moderator. I will add you as a standard moderator on my channel. We grow together. Those of you who are not friends with Evelyn, I encourage you to do so. And Evelyn, I encourage you to do the same with the folks on my channel. You can go look at my community wall, and I link channels that are good channels. They will support you. You support them. When you want to make a new friend, what you need to do is you need to go onto their channel, click on one of their most recent videos, watch 5 or 6 minutes, leave them a like, tell them what like number you're leaving, and leave a supportive comment. Do that for 2 videos. Hopefully they'll come back and do the same thing for you, join you. The link will stick, and you won't experience the YouTube purge, because there is a purge. I lose channels. Every few days I'll lose a couple of channels. And I think it's probably YouTube pruning back and pruning channels that they think aren't active, or, you know, that you came by ill-gotten game or whatever. Here's another channel coming in. Valiant Thor. Let's look at Valiant Thor. V-A-L-I-A-N-T. I will try to put the channels that are here tonight on my wall tomorrow. I'll try to link you guys. Let's see, Valiant Thor. Valiant Thor is not a creator but has 80 subscribers. I'm going to share out Valiant Thor. This is Valiant Thor. And I'm going to give you a standard moderator, Thor. Welcome to my channel. Be on your best behavior, and I am now a subscriber. So I am number 81. A lot of good channels on here. Well, apparently we subscribe about the same time, Smashing. If I'm not 81, then I'm 82. Hey, appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that comes in here. Thank you for connecting and linking channels, Claudette. Claudette is a wonderful wing lady. She is the best supporter you can have. I mean, I can name you 5 or 6 channels on here this evening, and they are very, very supportive, and they leave me in-depth comments. I mean, it takes them probably 2 or 3 minutes to write the comments. They leave very sincere comments. And I apologize. Sometimes I just leave a thank you and a little, you know, prayer sign. But I do occasionally, you know, you say something other, I will give you it back. You know, my opinion, or we'll talk about something other. I don't care. I'm happy to be 82 or 83, whatever, but I did subscribe. SD Mountain Man. Scott, Scott recently went over 800. He's on the road to 1,000. I hope he gets there soon. And wonderful channel. He puts out excellent content. He does fired ups. Um, he's got a little crew, that he communicates with. I'm behind on Playing No Chuck. I see where Shovelhead 8 did his, he put out a cast iron Wednesday. He's got his, he puts out a couple every week, usually cast iron, fired up, and then he'll do like his, he went out shopping and found, garage sales and such, and he'll show what he purchased. Very good channels, excellent old school folks. I encourage you to support them. Sean has about 1,200 subscribers, and he doesn't live stream. I don't think he live streams. I've never seen a live stream from him, but he does put out good content. And Scott has started to live stream. The SD Mountain Man has started live streaming. He's done a couple of them. He's trying to get it in the groove, and I encourage you to support him. And also, look forward to that. Look forward to showing knives. My carry knife, Smith & Wesson. I paid $25 for it at Academy. You can get good deals at Academy. You can get good deals at Walmart. We're coming up on Christmas shopping, and you'll be able to get knife sets, and they'll be decent priced. Sam's Club. I bought a bunch of those when they had them on discount. And oftentimes you can get a knife set that'll also have like a flashlight in it. And good deals. Bus stops are right at 800 subscribers. He'll be at 1,000 before you know it. He puts out some good stuff. Matter of fact, I got my motivation to start putting out shorter videos from Bus Stop. He puts out these 2-3 minute videos. They're not shorts, they're videos. And I like the full frame perspective. You do shorts, and they're like, and you cut off a lot of stuff, or like if you shoot some footage and then you turn it into a short, you edit into a short, and it doesn't do it decent. So the last 5 or 6 videos that I put out, and I put out some 1 minute 30, the review, the unboxing and the review of the Blue Eddies, like 7 minutes long. I didn't put an intro in it. I didn't put an outtake on it. I didn't do any music. I just did the review. And I'm trying to do that, shorter videos that people can watch. And then the other thing I will tell you is, by God, if I do a 1 minute video, and I put forth effort and it's good quality, watch the entire 1 minute video. I get these, it gives me, well, your average view, it's like a 58-second video, and your average view duration was 32 seconds. So I'm sure there were a lot of people that watched the whole thing, but then there were a bunch of people that probably just clicked on it and got out of it. And it's like, really? Really? I have feelings too. And thank you for linking those channels. I appreciate it, Claudette. But honestly, when you're linking channels and everybody's got the Blue Wrench, they can very easily click and go to those channels. But thank you. It's the ones that don't have the Blue Wrenches that really need to be linked, because that way you can't go to that channel from my channel if you don't have a Blue Wrench. And unless it's a troll moving up on 900. That's good. Unless it's a troll, I give blue wrenches. Now sometimes you get somebody who's not a creator and they're a new channel and they've only got a few, subs. I don't. Sometimes I won't give them, especially if their channel's got a stupid name. I don't. If they smell of troll, I don't give them a blue wrench. I'll say it that way, and I will block them. Yeah, that's true. You know. But I have been putting, if you go and look at my last 5 or 6 videos, I have been putting out some short stuff. I've been putting out some short stuff. And I think most of it's pretty good quality. You know. Now, I'll be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm midway there. I expect probably to pass 1,500 this next week because I will work my channel when I'm off. I'm off for 9 days. I'll work my channel, and I expect to pick up those right at 50 subscribers. And when I do, I will be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway video. And my giveaways are good. You want to look and see what I give away? Look at one of my other subscriber giveaways, and I usually show in it what goes in the box. So the way I'm looking at right now, because I'm looking at total number of comments, there aren't going to be that many people. I don't anticipate there are going to be that many people competing, for that 1,500 subscriber giveaway box. Truthfully. Now, I will tell you, right now, it's always a good time to buy the humanitarian daily rations that FEMA gives out, that the United States gives out for emergencies. And normally, when you get a case of those, they're about 3 years old. They'll last you 10, 12 years, 15 years. You store them properly, they'll last you a long time. And you can get a case of 10 of them for about $40 delivered. Amazon. And they're 24-hour rations, but they do not come with beverages and they do not come with heaters. But I will tell you, and I've got tons of heaters and side heaters and extra heaters, and I bought heaters. The U.S. Flameless ration heaters aren't worth an SHIT. Half the time they don't work. So what I normally do is I normally boil them in water. I will heat water and I'll put them in hot water, and I will normally what I will do is I'll boil a main. And then I have beverage powder. Now, when you get the low sodiums, like you get a Sapaco case of low sodiums, you can get cases of like 16 packs or 14 packs. They'll have a ration heater, but they don't have beverages. And so, like I said, buy the little packets of coffee, Taster's Choice, Folgers, whatever. Buy the little grapes, oranges, lemonades, teas. You want teas, you can get the teas, and have those and put them in a bottle. Put them in a bottle of cold water, and you got a beverage. But if you're buying the regular military MREs right now, you get a case of 12. There will be 12 different menus in that case, either a case A or a case B. There are normally 24 menus in the U.S. military rations. So you get a case, an A case or a B case, you'll have 12 different rations. But you're going to pay about $120 for a case, and that case will probably be 3 years old. It'll be at its first inspection date. And you're going to be paying about $10 a ration. As opposed to the Sapacos, you'll be paying $3 or less for the Sapacos. And all you need to do is just have a couple of beverage powders. It's a lot better deal. A lot better deal. Cardboard, wax, and a can. Yeah, you can do homemade cooking stoves. You can do homemade cooking stoves. You know, and I will tell you, like, this is a pack of matches, and I use them. This came out of a ration. Canned heat. Get a 12 pack at Sam's. I got a bunch of those. A folding stove. Cochran's. They were $11. I think they're about 14 now. Need to have a couple of these. Boil water. Reconstituting freeze-dried food, making hot coffee, hot water for coffee or tea. These burn 6 hours. You can get Sterno. I use those. I play with them. You know, I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I've got a 12-volt kettle that I can basically heat water from my Goal Zero or from any 12-volt, you know, power station. So I can heat water with that. But I mean, I've got lots of ways to heat water. Good night, Food Forest. Take care, Howie. Rocket Stoves. See ya. Appreciate you coming in. So towards the end of all of my videos, my live streams, I will basically say the same things. Every day when you wake up, thank the Lord. Say a prayer. Thank God for the day. You don't know how many days you're going to have. We're all born to die. And pray for wisdom. When you pray, be modest. Pray for people who are having issues. Pray for your children. Pray for your spouse. Pray for your parents. I pray for my staff. I've got 2 paraprofessionals. I pray for my boss. I pray for David Vanderford, Guru Dave, been in the hospital. I was praying for Mike Rice's father, a smashing machine. His father passed away from stomach cancer. Pray for those in need. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. Lead by example. You know, lead by example. Use common sense. Pray for common sense and wisdom. Be thankful. Say please. Say thank you to people. Excuse me. Turn your head when you cough or sneeze. Wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. Wash your hands before you eat. Be cognizant of what's around you, those who are around you. Be aware when somebody comes up to you. You know, don't let them come up to you from behind. You don't know. That could be a friend or it could be somebody out to do ill will. Learn from others. Learn from their mistakes. Tell your family, those that are important to you, that you love them. You don't know how much longer you're going to have them. Comic Journey, thanks for coming in, Comic Journey. $12 in the house. It is easy to be kind. Yes, Claudette, that is true. Thank you, Idaho Garden Girl. I will be playing some more of your live streams and your videos. I appreciate you so much. I encourage everybody. Everybody should be supporting everybody in this live stream. Support those who support you. Be kind. Remember to make a list of what you have and what you need. Be buying things that you use. Buy extras. Store extras. Have extra toothpaste, extra mouthwash, extra soap, hand soap, bars of soap, bottled water, canned foods, things that you like to eat, beverage powders, instant coffee, tea bags, medications. How much medication? You take medication? How much do you have? Do you have a supply of it? I get 3 months at a time. I have about a 4-month supply of my medication. Not enough. I need depth. I should probably have at least a year's worth. I've been taking the same blood pressure medication for 10 years. You know, doctor hasn't changed it. It keeps my blood pressure reasonable. And I appreciate everybody for the 25 likes. After the live stream's over, come back and leave a comment. If you haven't left a like, leave me a like. And I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for a Friday edition of Coffee Talk. Everybody have a blessed day. I will be posting more on my community wall. I will also be posting more recommendations. Black Friday's coming up. Right now there are a lot of places that currently have sales on. Now's the time to be buying. Make sure you have your list. Shop around. You can always go to yard sales, garage sales, estate sales. Look at your ad sack, your penny saver, your local newspaper. Comparison. Also, be looking for clearance items. When there's transitions and seasons and such, good time to be buying stuff that they got stuff they're putting it on clearance and they'll mark it way down. Everybody, please remember the Boy Scout motto is, and the Girl Scout motto is, be prepared. Preparedness. Be prepared. Prep. And it is what it is. You know, when it happens, it happens. What you have is what you will have. Life is good. It really is good, but it's also what you make it. You have to work at it. And everybody have a blessed day. And I will plan on being back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time for another edition of Coffee Talk.